Welcome everyone, this is Jamesrise, gonna bring you special ladies and gentlemen a new video today. And today we are going to talk about breaking up, getting out of a relationship, the benefits from it and the downfalls, or just the overall reaction that happens to your body. And I think there is a silver lining to it all that leads to a better you, a stronger you, and a more improved you that's seeking for the right person in the future if you do decide when you're ready to pursue another relationship. I think relationships are amazing, and then it could be rough, and then if you don't find yourself with that right person, or things aren't clicking, or things are just working out between you two, you guys talk through it, try to work it out, and it's still not meshing, you guys just aren't vibrating as well, aren't on the same energy flow, on different channels, not really having that true connection anymore, maybe it's time to walk away from it. Maybe it's time to say your piece and walk away. Or if you're in a toxic relationship, it's just abusive towards you or towards your partner, then things should probably end, and you guys should probably get away from each other and separate. Hopefully it ends out smoothly, because using toxic relationships, things aren't just that easy to walk away from. Some persons just latch on to the other person because, you know, the other person might have duped them to tell them that they're the only one who's going to care about them, they're the best for them, there's not going to be another person out there, which is all baloney and in my stance. If once you get out of a relationship, I know there is heartbreak, I know there is a feeling of something missing in your heart, something that's usually can't be filled in right away, because you lost that someone that you used to spend a lot of your time with, you lost all that energy that you spilled towards that person, you lost that piece of your soul that you connected that to that person, and now it's gone. Now that connection is just wired and free, and you don't know what to do with it, or you don't know how to fill that void, or you just don't know how to spend your time now. I think this is a good opportunity for you as a person to rebuild, to find yourself, to see what you want out of life, to see what you need to be complete as a whole person, instead of needing somebody to fill that void for you. This is your rebuilding stage. I'm gonna call this your rebuilding stage, because it is. You're building yourself from the ground up again, because most people, when they go through relationships and they go through a breakup, they feel like their heart's sunk to their feet. They don't know what to do, so they're down in the dumps. So this is the revival of you, the revival of someone hopefully better. I'm gonna say that you're trying to strive for better. If you're just having, bad thoughts and you say the world's not worth it anymore, please seek help. There's hotlines out there. Call friends that you really care about and you know that care about you. Talk to them, because I promise you there's better stuff out there for you. There's more opportunities out there for you. You just have to reach it and strive for it. So in this rebuilding stage, it's what I went through, and I think a lot of people go through. It's finding yourself, finding what makes you happy. I think that's so key. What makes you happy as an individual? It's something no one can take away, because at the end of the day, you just have yourself. Later on the road, have a partner or be married, but at the end of the day, you're the only one who can look yourself in the mirror. You have yourself. You can never escape yourself. So you must be happy with yourself. You must strive to better yourself. You must find and seek what is going to make you the happiest, and finding that thing may take a few months, maybe a few years, but I guarantee you must seek it. Look back on your childhood and what gave you most enjoyment. Seek that. I think we lose a lot of our little child inside when we grow older, because we got responsibilities and bills and work, so on and so forth. But find what made you tick, find what made you laugh, find what made you smile. Seek it, embrace it again. I think at that time when you start finding yourself, you must start applying those things to make your life push forward and go on, and so that you are complete, and that even in a distant relationship that might come up, you will always be whole. You will never lose yourself down in the dumps like you did before. Because if you do go through a relationship, yeah, it might hurt, it might sting a whole lot, but you will never go to that low place ever again once you find yourself, because you know what you're worth. You know how to make yourself happy, and it's not with another individual, it's with yourself. And what makes you really tick is in your heart, and only yours to keep. Applying those things. And I think the third step is, once you find what makes you tick, find out what it is, discover that, what makes you happy, and applying those things so you could be happy for forever, as long as you live, because that clock would be ticking inside of you. That's nothing could take that away. And I think when you have those two things, and things are going right for you, I think it's time for you to open yourself up and maybe try to seek another relationship, but really search out there for the right one. Really see if your energies align, really see if you guys have things in common, really see if things are clicking and it's easy and effortless to hang out with that person and not a chore. When seeking out another relationship, please see if you guys are compatible. See if you guys can make it work in the long run if that's what you want, and see if the other person wants the same thing, not just wanting one night stands or just, you know, friends with benefits or whatnot. See if you guys are in it and pick each other's brains and see if you guys will really work out. Breakups and relationships are hard, but I think the rebuilding process after it all is all worth it, and it makes a better you at the end of the day. So learn from your mistakes, learn from your past relationships, and go out and see what you are worth. I think a lot of people go into relationships and lower their expectations, lower their bar. You shouldn't have to do that. You're desperate at times, so please just take a step back and see what you're worth, and finding that right person that's gonna be right next to you, two individuals rising together, and not one that's gonna be super clingy and an energy vampire of you. Someone who's gonna help you boost up, someone's gonna help you see how great you are as a person. I think that's what we all need. Two individuals helping each other rise together in this crazy world that we call life. I think that's what we all need, and I think it's what we all deserve at the end of the day. Alright guys, this has been my video on really finding the true silver lining in breakups. At the end of the day, that there is something better out there for you. I'm not too sure when it's going to come for you. Please work on yourself, like I said. Please. You owe it to yourself for sure. Alright guys, this has been Jamesrise. Till next time, stay rising, stay rising, and rise. Love you all.